More like if you like, for example, like I've been media buying for like over a decade, right? So let's use media buying as an example of how automation will not automate marketing, right? So let's start in 2015. Marketing was super technical. If you ran Google search ads, you were literally handpicking keywords. The keywords were super cheap. Like it was just like 30 cents per click, very manual work, right? Google search back then was a money printing machine. Cause literally, like, I want a green hat with LA on it. I want a Prada hat with like a gold Prada logo on the front. It was so easy and cheap to get keywords, right? So that's like in 2014, 2015. And like, you know what I mean? What the Facebook ads just came out back then, and it was like dirt cheap per click back then, right? But it was like very manual. You had targeting was super important. You had to target the hell out of every Facebook ad campaign, and you had to like, you know what I mean? And so like that was like 2015. Then they automated like the hell out of Google search. They like Google search isn't even manual anymore. It's pretty much just AI mass picking keywords for you in combination with outbound formats like display and YouTube. Like Google search is like like people are using Google search less and less and less and less. Google search in itself is actually very automated and is barely manual anymore as of like, a few years ago. So like 10 years ago, everything was super manual. 5 years ago, it became super automated. Pretty much everybody was going broader and broader. Everybody was letting AI do the targeting. And so what happened? What was next? Next was creative and funnel, right? Creative, funnel, and offer. That was marketing then. Media buying became creative and landers and offer and angles, creative strategy, avatar strategy, stuff like that. That was next because the targeting, the manual media buying work became automated. So you had the next. And then like AI is going to automate the hell out of XYZ. But marketing will become the thing that's next. And then it's like, that's how it's going to be. So marketing is this cool thing where it's like, if AI cancels out what's old, there's going to be a whole slew of what's new. So it's like with media buying now, like what is media buying about now? Well, for ecom, it's all about landers. It's all about positioning, communication, angles, creative strategy, and product. Almost nothing to do with media buying itself. Right? But like media buying was automated, but it's not. It's actually more work than ever. All right.